Greetings, friends, and welcome back to the 3-Minute Horror Show. My name is Ben, your host, and I love horror movies. In fact, I watch the bad movies so that you don't have to. You're welcome. Today I'll be reviewing the movie The Crooked Man from 2016. A group of girls at a sleepover party do a deadly meme challenge and accidentally summon a supernatural creature known as the Crooked Man. Years later, the Crooked Man reappears, killing everyone who was at the sleepover party one by one. And if you were thinking to yourself, geez, this sounds like the plot of one of those SyFy network movies, give yourself a pat on the back because you were right. This movie was directed by Jesse Holland, and if you're thinking to yourself, wow, Jesse Holland, that's not a name I'm familiar with, I don't blame you. This appears to be the last movie that he worked on in his relatively short career. The Crooked Man is streaming here in Canada on Netflix. Wow, Netflix. Some girls at a sleepover party convince this one kid, Olivia, to say a rhyme that kills you after you say it. Naturally, there's a website where this killer verse is hosted because why wouldn't there be? So the kids just go for it. Olivia does the thing and suddenly all the lights go out. The pizza guy, who just happened to have been delivering their dinner when the power drops, offers to go check their fuse box. Now that's going above and beyond. Gotta earn that tip. And while that's happening, a tall dark figure with long-ass fingers, glitching in and out like a crappy video on a bad internet connection appears. As the Crooked Man is killing her best friend and breaking all of her bones, Olivia tries to stab the guy with a knife, and ends up stabbing the friend instead. Olivia is accused of murdering her pal and she's institutionalized. The Crooked Man character was the star of this movie, that Hellboy movie starring David Harbour, and was the subject of a cancelled spin-off of The Conjuring. All of these very crooked men are based on a nursery rhyme. And yes, it's the very same nursery rhyme that these youngsters said to summon the bad guy in this movie. The English nursery rhyme about the Crooked Man was first recorded in writing in 1842. It was written by a fellow named James Orchard Hallowell, and it goes a little something like this. There was a crooked man, and he went a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence against a crooked stile. He bought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a little crooked house. And now the Crooked Man is going to be after you. You're welcome. Now it's 6 years later, and Olivia is released from the mental hospital. She knows that she didn't kill her friend, but the entire town thinks that she did. Her dad picks her up and takes her home, and then Michael Jai White, who played Spawn in that movie about Spawn, follows them home taking pictures. Olivia has an intense fear of the dark since her encounter with the Crooked Man, and she sleeps in a ring full of lamps, all of them on. The first night after her release, we see a lawyer in a law office doing some work. Suddenly, all the lights go out and he gets Crooked Man'd. The Crooked Man throws the dude out the window and makes it look like a suicide. That lawyer was the pizza guy who was at the house the night of the sleepover. At his funeral, Olivia is chastised by her former friends for being there, and she's approached by one of those girls' older brothers, a cop named Noah. Noah helps her investigate the link between the death of her friend 6 years ago and this lawyer guy now. Haiku Time. Fear the Crooked Man. With his glitching arms and legs, he will wreck your shit. This was Haiku Time. Thank you very much. Not too long after this, other people who were in the house at the time the rhyme was said start being offed by that crooked feller. The dead girl's mom, her older sister, the other friends. Everyone seems to find a crooked sixpence and then he gets them when they're in the dark. Well, it turns out that the cop Noah was there too, being a little freak and looking through the window, and now he's very scared. Olivia and Noah confront Michael Jai White, who is playing a guy named Milo. Milo is the guy who posted the rhyme online. He seems to just be following people around and documenting the carnage. I think he feels bad, but he doesn't attempt to do anything to help, so probably not. The marked pair need to figure out how to defeat this glitchy, crooked weirdo before he catches them in the dark, although they seem to get away with being in the dark an awful lot. They're in luck. He seems to live in the area. Time to explore the crooked house. Unfortunately, this movie seems to suffer from the same issues that most SyFy network movies do. This villain is entirely effects-based. The effects are his whole gimmick, and unfortunately, those effects look subpar. He comes off looking silly. The performances were mid too, which seems to be the norm with these productions. The only spooky thing about this movie, in my opinion, is the little animation and rhyme that the girls find on the internet. This is certainly not the worst SyFy, but it's definitely not the best. I rate The Crooked Man a 5 out of 10.
What?
As always, a link to my letterboxd appears in the video's description. Please leave me a like, comment, and subscribe, as it really does boost my engagement and helps my channel grow. Smell you later, nerds!
So what happens now?
We kill the crooked man.